Documentation, that is. Patriot Act and final reports. Next thing you know, hillbilly get mad. That's no reason for none of you sad. Load up speeder with all the proof. Got on YouTube to spread the truth. Yeah, here.
Yo, here we go again. Oh my gosh, just one more show. July 6, 2017. How you like that, people? You know, this is just a short one there. Somebody who actually got my telephone number there called me up and said, "Hey, man, go to Sly Sparkane's channel." You know what? So I did that. The reason why the individual wanted me to go there is because I made videos about Sly, how he'll never address you personally. He'll make videos about you. He won't even tell you he made videos about you. But then he declares himself the winner. Pats his own back, if you would. Yes, sir. So this video here is not about me, but it is about a dedicated flat earther that put in a lot of work there. Now, this was a live stream, and unfortunately, I missed it, because I sure would have liked laughing at Sly Sparkane's dumbass as he talked. Long talk with, quote, out, unquote, or whatever you call them, Jeranism there. Yes, sir. He act like he's having a debate with Jeranism. I did go over here and catch about 2 to 3 minutes of it, and I decided, well, hell, let's just fire up a hangout and laugh at his dumb ass. Yes, sir. We know he's a spineless yellow coward who can't debate. So, Sly Sparkane, I'm sure one of the trolls who's already in text will let you know that I'm doing this hangout about you. And you know as soon as it's over and as soon as it's done rendering or processing, I'll take the link to your gosh darn channel and show your dumb ass. Why? Because I'm not a coward like you. That's why. So, Sly the Sparkane, now that you heard that part, I challenge you to a debate. Now, I know you said you ain't gonna make no more hillbilly videos, because you know damn well I was gonna make that porn video about you. Don't you, bitch boy? Boy, you're easy to bitch slap there, Sly the Lie Sparkane. So, you know what? I got Jeranism on my Skype list, and I'm trying to get in contact with him, but we all know Jeranism gets a lot of messages, but normally he does reply within a day or so. And I'm going to ask him, if you ever confronted him that you was going to do a long talk with Jern, well, actually, without Jern, just so you can go back there and giggle to yourself and act like you actually proved something, jackass. Just like we proved that you lied on the Eclipse video, you lied when you tried to say that I didn't watch, or when I said I didn't watch the rest of the video on a 4-minute video where you went through the algorithm of YouTube, and you was wrong, jackass. Go to the PHB channel and read each and every comment on there, and everybody's video fully loaded before it came up to the 2-minute and 12-second mark or whatever it was. Hell, it's only a 4-minute video. Of course it's fully loaded. Now, when you jump through the timeline like you tried to show the people, no, it doesn't fully load. But jackass, I watched it from 0 seconds to 2-minute and 12 seconds. So my video was fully loaded. Oh my God. So, Sly the LIE Sparkane, we know that you're spineless, but I'm going to go ahead and put my request out there for you to debate me on MSL sea level. And we'll give you level on a flat plane can be curved. But when we use a level/flat plane for a subtraction plane, it shows there's no curvature to that damn sea level. That silly globe got deflated. Now, you know it is possible to have just a slight flat spot on a ball, but no matter where you do it on the ball, you come up with flat. Woo, doggy! You know, we could use another subject matter if you don't want to talk about sea level, because we know you avoided it in the past. Why? Because you know you can't stand toe-to-toe with this hellbilly. You call me dumb all day long, but you run away from the knowledge I got on sea level, jackass. That you do. Woo, boy! You notice you didn't make one MSL sea level video. Oh my God, Sly, your yellow streak is showing, Bubba. Your yellow streak is showing. I should have went and got my little picture of you for a thumbnail there with your dunce cap on, because you're looking pretty damn stupid about now. So, another one we can talk about is gravity. You know, 4th of July, I came up with a damn good gravity argument just watching one of those candle balloons go off. Now, you know why is it that when there wasn't no fire on the candle to heat the air up in the balloon, that balloon stayed on the ground? That balloon stayed on the ground. Why? Because the density factor didn't allow buoyancy to happen. So, just a simple match to the candle defeats gravity? Oh my God! Of course, we all know the ball is in trouble. Anyways, let's go over here to Tex, see what's going on in Tex. Oh boy! See, we already got haters out there. Haters getting blocked by people, by admins there, or moderators. See, mods, I didn't even have text up. And the mods take care, or the trolls, I didn't even have text up, and the mods will take care of you. Ooh, doggy. Let's see here. There's something else on. Oh, I did go there to Infinite Plane Society to see if he had anything to say about me being a no-show on the Sandy Hook there last night, because I refused to participate in his tyrannical format over there. I wanted to see if he had anything over there. Oh boy, chem farts. Is that the best you got? Is that the best you got? Come on, you can do better than that, troll. You can do better than that. You bore me. You bore a hellbilly. Yes, you do. Wendy Banks in the house. Benny P in the house, too. Sitting there blocking all the trolls. Thank you, Benny P. Thank you. I spy NASA live. Damn, I don't have a wrench. I could kick a lot of trolls' ass, she says. Boy, we're going to have to wrench that girl up. Watch out, wrench coming through the air. Duck, everybody, duck. Anyways, let's see who else is there. Yo, Vinny P says. But I was talking about hello, hillbilly. Good to see you back. I never left. They made an inconvenience for me where I had to start up another channel, but that goes to show the trolls can't ever win. Why? Now let's stop and examine that. What I had to do in order to get around their hating is do a troll tactic. I had to create another channel, another name. So this time, one of their tactics benefits a truther. How do you like it? Damn, I hate to pat my own back, but I got to. Woo, doggy. How are the coons today, hillbilly? Oh, man, rowdy pipers. Got one, he's a John Dillinger. He likes doing jailbreaks. Oh, man, I about lit a cigar inside the house. Don't do that, hillbilly. Let's see, Nicholas Cable. Can't say I ever seen a Nicholas on a cable. He must be one of them wire hangers. He hangs wire from pole to pole. Nicholas on a cable. Oh my. Clean it up there, trolls. Let's see who. Vinny P. Vinny P gets the reward for the quickest mod of the day. Yes, he does. You guys see that, troll? I hope you see who's blocking you. I don't know if you guys can see who's blocking you on the rebroadcast. Yep, there it shows that Vinny P did it. Vinny P, new sheriff in town, people. Anyways, let's see. Let's get off this Sly the Lie Sparkane. But to the individual rang me up on the telephone, you was right. I did get a laugh out of it. Why? Because Sly the Lie is a coward. A coward, I'm telling you. Let's see here. Alright, now let me go ahead and fire up a hangout. Beans, there is no other talky hangouts out there in case anybody wants to jump in and talk. Let's see, hangouts. There we go. Have to change the address up there. Have to change the address up on it. Join. Alright. Now I got a link. And let's see, where's Skype at? Where is Skype at? And give it to the new sheriff in town. He knows who belongs in jail and who doesn't. There, pass that out, Sheriff. I tell you what, Vinny P comes up for re-election. I'll be the first one to re-elect him as the sheriff. Boy, look there. At least the gosh darn trolls are actually putting pictures on their channels anymore. They must have caught on after 5 months of looking stupid. Well, if you don't have a picture, you're a dumb giveaway. Now, we know the cum names are P-Mar. P-Mar, you're a jackass. You're a jackass. Yes, you are. Anyways, let's see how many's out there. What did I do with it? Oh, okay. There we go. And let me do a little switching around so I can get that in there without nobody seeing the link. Because, you know what? Oh, P-Mar, you bore me, boy. Go deep throat another banana instead of joining my hangout. So let me bring OBS up here to focus and take it off of that so I can go ahead and put this over there. Whoops. Gosh darn, that's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted. It is. Gosh darn it. There, let's just do it that way. I know it's black that way. Anyways, now let me get this over here and crop the address off of it. Crop the address off of it so old P-Mar can't be joining. What did I just do with it? Hangout. Where'd you go? Don't tell me I just closed. No, there it is. There it is. It's on the other monitor. I thought I threw it over to the other monitor. All right, make it large. And go over here to OBS. See how much that address is going to show. Got to do something with it. All right. Crop it up. I want the control, don't I? There we go. Now we can do it. No address for the trolls to steal. No address for the trolls to steal. Anyways. Hey there, globe darts. Don't forget to give me a thumbs down. Yeah, I noticed that's why I was going to talk about Infinite Plane Society. He's using one of the hillbilly tactics that worked. Yes, sir. Last night he was telling his own subscribers to Nicolas Cage, Cable, nothing personal, but I don't know you. There, trolls, change names. Vinny P and Happy Ray says change names. Snap to their fingers. My God, how much of a waste of life would you have to keep on going up, sign out, sign in, sign out, sign in, sign out, sign in? What did you prove? You're smarter than your goddamn computer mouse? Oh my God. Let me see if I can be quick enough to get one of them. Whoops, somebody already blocked them. Happy Ray going, and I spy. Happy Ray and I spy pretty quick on that one. Lay there, porn. They talk about me and there they are with porn in a picture. Oh, them trolls. Hey, you bore me, but at least you give me a little bit of life with that one. You know, we expect nothing else of you. So thanks for proving us right. Only you guys can do it. Oh, Nicolas Cage, nothing personal, but until I get to know you, I ain't going to give you a wrench. I'm sorry. I don't just pass out wrenches to everybody. Okay, let me go put cum on the ban list. There's more than one way to skin their ass. Okay, open up a new tab. Put cum as a foul word. I don't mind you trolling, but come on. There's little kids that might be out there. And you talk about me. Oh my God. But you trolls are easily defeated. Watch. Let's see here. Community. Is it under community or channel? I'll find it. Community settings. Bad words. Where's the bad words part? Okay. Let's do it. C-U-M. Damn. C. Let's see. Underscore. U. Underscore. M. There. Now, let's see what else we're going to have to add to it. You keep on showing me what I have to add to it there, trolls, and I'll be more than happy to make sure that you can't use them names. How you like that? All them names that you guys got up in there. Okay, let's do ass too. Let's do ass. Easy enough. See, I only need to do it once. You trolls had to do it for each and every name. I only need to do it once. Yep. Okay. A underscore S underscore S. There. And comma. And save. There we go. I'll whoop your ass. Aha! Aha! So all them cum names that you got, worthless. All them ass names you got, worthless. I should have let them go, though. Now the mods might fall asleep on me. Ain't got no names to be playing whack control. Whack control, whack control, whack control. Let's see here. Lewis Hat. Look at there. There's even a Glober telling the Globe Trolls that their names are lame. How you like that? Old Lewis Hack even thinks the stupidity of a Glober need to be called out. Thank you, Lewis. Let's see, what Larry is that? What Larry is that? Okay, asteroids. All right, I got to put asteroids in it now. No problem. No problem at all. Slight inconvenience, but you are taken care of. A comma. But at least we know they're jumping at our commands. They're jumping at our commands. Woo, doggy. Lewis, I'd ask you on, but you'd just try to take over the format again. Yes, you would. Like you did on MSLC level. You tried to change the subject. You don't like that MSLC level only measures flat when you use a flat and level plane over the reestablished level sea level on the globe. You know, there's people who try to make the argument that doesn't stop and think. They think that the equal distribution of an inch would make a slope. That only happens if you're working off of a flat plane. Yes, sir. It would make a nice straight line up to the peak and then a nice straight line back down to the end of the mile. And then after on a globe, everything comes from the Earth's core. So there's your curvature. No slope, all curvature. But when we go to try to prove that with a working application out in the field, okay, chowder. God, that is PMAR thinking about deep-throating bananas again, ain't it? Do it this way. Make it easy for a hillbilly. Make it easy for a hillbilly. Tell me these globetards ain't a-hating. They prove they're haters. Wouldn't you say, Lewis, all these globetard names coming in here like this, all these globetard trolls, isn't this proof that they're a-hating? What are they hating? Somebody has the ability to come up with a thought that they disagree with? Are they the thought police there, Lewis? Are they trying to be the thought police? What are they trying to come up with? Oh, boy. Yes, sir. So, PMAR, you're an idiot. But you notice all them cum names you had there, jackass? Each and every one of them's worthless. To where you have to go out and make new ones. You're snapping to the hillbilly. You're jumping to the hillbilly. Yes, you are. Message deleted by Chris the Truth Seeker from Lewis. Let's see. Whoop, whoop, your ideas are criminal. Whoop, whoop. What? Oh, you're a jackass. You have the thought that somebody having another thought is criminal. Well, you just committed a criminal act there by your own standards. Oh, man. God damn. Does he? I guess he's just too dumb to know that. What do you think, people? Lou's too dumb to know that if having a thought is criminal and him having a thought is criminal, he broke the law. Oh, man. Let's see. Oh, I remember now. Okay. Yeah, the trolls hate it when you call out another globetrotter like Sly the Lie Sparkane. Go ahead and play Whack-A-Troll. I ain't gonna keep a... You guys are jumping to my mod's commands there, trolls. Let's see. Wonder how hard that is. Bring up another page here. Wait a second. Oh, yeah. Somebody got one of them links there for how you make these accounts in seconds. In seconds. Oh, I forgot. Yeah. You was supposed to be. My God. Hey, people. If you are new to Flat Earth, pay attention to the childish manner that people who believe in a globe, who think that they're educated and their education did not lie to them, look at the childish mentality that they're displaying in text. Would this not be beneath a mature adult? Is this not the mentality that one would expect to see in a second grade elementary playground? There is nothing mature about them. So if you still believe in a globe, please ask yourself, why is it people who's like-minded in your beliefs need to act like elementary children? That part's going to be cut out and made into another video all by itself. Yes, sir. Trolls, give me the thumbs down. Don't forget, let's go see how many thumbs down the hillbillies got. Like I said last year when I told all you people, give me a thumbs down. Now we see Infinite Plane Society's mimicking my idea from last year, and by God, it works, doesn't it, IPS? It works. I can go pull up videos from last year, show you where I told everybody, give me a thumbs down and a thumbs up, because it's not the down or the up, it's the overall total. Looky how many people decided to join my hangout. And looky here, all these troll names last for what, 5 seconds? But that's one hit. That moves me up the list. That's one more hit the hillbilly video got. So actually, whoops, Charlie, you gotta go. I seen you talk nasty about me. Somebody scroll back up there and ban Charlie. Somebody scroll back up there and ban Charlie. Oh, happy days, playing like a troll. Pass out the wrenches, quest for truth, pass out the wrenches. Incoming, duck everybody. Thank you, Vinny P. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It is childish, isn't it, Nicholas? That's what I can't figure out. If the Globetards had real science behind them, we'd all be back to Globetards. Why? Because it's real science that turned us into flat earthers. All right, you got to go to. I'll get you my. Whoa, I about added you as a moderator. I didn't want to do that. There we go. You don't get to put demands on me there, Ute Hub, and then come and join my hangout. No, sir, you don't. You want to join my hangout? You get any name but Ute Hub. That's a fact, Jack. You putting demands that I must answer your questions. My life's my personal business, jackass. All right, people. Get the Ute names. Get the Ute names right along with the troll names. I'm going to assume Benny knows that's not him, so there we go. I should have known it. Wasn't no wrench by it. Think, Hillbilly, think. See, that's what made me a flat earther. Although my thought came a second too late. I already opened my mouth and inserted my foot when common sense would have told me his name's not Blue, he doesn't have a ranch. But eventually, I did think. That's why I'm a flat earther. That's why I'm a flat earther. Okay, since I already got my hangout going, or how am I going to do that? Send it to myself. That's what I do. I send a link to myself so I can bring my tablet in here, go out and smoke a cigar till somebody wants to join. Somebody wants to join. Just to show you it's Pima. Shroominati. No spamming, Shroom, if you want to. Gosh darn it. Now, Shroom, I'm going to unban you, okay? Don't play like the trolls if you want to stay. You begged multiple times. Begged, Hillbilly, please, I'll be nice. What, now you're rubbing shoulders with your bubbas there? So stop spamming Shroom. Or go, you dumb fuck. All right, now that I got that out of the way. No, Shroom truly wants to sit back and listen and actually can add to the conversation from every great now and then. He will say something intelligent. So, as long as Shroom's not spamming, let him stay. After all, I get tired of him crying on my shoulder. All right, let's see. What am I going to do here? Oh, I'm going here. I got to do it on both computers, don't I? All right. Bring up my channel here. Go there. How am I going to do this and get myself a link? Go open in a new tab. And I'll just add it to a previous private message. Okay, channel, community, messages, and make a reply to a private message. There we go. Then I can bring my tablet in and go click the link from my private message. Let's see here. Copy. And paste. Alright, now I'll go to my own channel on my tablet. Oh, I ain't ever logged Hillbilly Heaven in on this one, have I? Well, let's go to the PHB channel and do it. Yeah, I'll enter my own hangout as PHB. More than one way to skin a silly cat. Shh, shh, too many cats around here. Don't say it too loud, Hillbilly. Let's see, about. Send a message. Paste. Send. There, now go back to my channel here on the tablet. Video manager. Oh man, I'm about out of battery. This ain't gonna work too well. Yep. This ain't gonna work too well. 27 people watching. I tell you what, I'm just gonna play a song and go out and hit my cigar a couple times. Let's see here. Pictures or music. Let's just go to music. Hillbilly doesn't care about the not being able to or getting a copyright notice. Oh, it's in the other computer though, ain't it? Now I have to go to here, there. Boy, a lot of clicky-dicky to get there. Alright, Leonard Skinner. Uh-oh. We all know if Hillbilly's going after Leonard Skinner, it can only be one song.
Last night I heard this politician talking about his brand new mission. Liked his plans, but they came undone when it got around to guiding guns. I don't know how he grew up, but it sure wasn't down at the hunting club. 'Cause if it was, he'd understand just a little bit more about the working man. God and guns keep us strong. That's what this country was founded on. Well, we might as well give up and run if we let them take our guiding guns. Yeah, out here in my neck of the woods where God is great and guns are good, you really can't know that much about them if you think we're better off without them. Oh, there was a time we ain't forgot. You could rest all night with your doors unlocked, but there ain't nobody safe no more. So you say your prayers and you thank the Lord for that peacemaker in the dresser drawer. God and guns keep us strong. what this country, Lord, was founded on. Well, we might as well give up and run if we let them take our God and guns. Yeah, we might as well give up and run if we let them take our God and guns. Yeah. Oh, God and guns. God and guns.
Little God and Guns by Leonard Skinner. Boy, that touches the hillbilly heart even back when he's full-blown agnostic and doesn't own a gun. Imagine that. Why? Because I understand the true principles of what this country was founded on. To restore rights, what we know to be liberties. Yes, sir, had them way before any gooberman ever came along. How'd you get them? Simply by coming out of your mama's womb. Yes, ma'am and sir. Let's see. Well, he's not understood or been taking pics, Kathleen. He puts demands upon me. He doesn't have no right to try to insist he has a right into my personal life. Oh, you never heard gooberment before? That's what they are. They're goobers. They're not acting as a government to where they can regulate commerce and take care of foreign and domestic policies. They're actually going in at it in a gooberment way, attacking the very rights that they took a constitutional oath to defend. Yes, sir. Go look at Article 1, Section 9. That'll tell you exactly what they can't do. And they're doing it. Yes, they are. Now, they understood real quick that the Constitution, the way it was written, was flawed in the government's favor. It actually helped we the people. That's why they needed to add an 11th Amendment to it that put a courthouse in every county. Yes, sir. And because remember, back in the good old days, you watched the old westerns and you had to wait for the district judge to travel to you. That's the way it was intended to be. Only a sheriff, and we got a sheriff, old Vinny Pay there. And now all we need is get back to one court, one set of rules. And those set of rules bitch slap government. Yes, they do. Damn it, I said my tablet was about dead, and here I left it on. Power down, shut off, and plug it in. Plug it in. Oh, got one of these trusty levels here in case anybody says that sea level can be proven to be curved. This level, that little bubble right there in the center. Come on, hillbilly, hold it straight. That little bubble in the center says you guys are lying. You're lying. Okay, plug this rascal in so I can get a charge. There we go. She's a-charging now. Hillbilly has a globe. That's right, I do. I'm guilty. Do I get any lawful excuse if I tell you that tattoo's 35 years old? Let's see, when did I get that? Went in the Army in 1980. So I either got it in 1980 or 1981. I'm telling you, buddy, any name but you, hub. Any name but you, hub. I have. It's heading here next, Vinny. Oh, you guys got a storm over your way? Yep, you hub cannot be my Jeff Stewart. Go ahead, buddy. You'll run out of names sooner or later. Define that for me there, Ranty Rant. D-I-K. F-W-I-W. Help a dumb hillbilly out. What's that supposed to mean? Disinfo, no. Disinfo, coward? No, coward's with a C. Dick for what it's worth. Oh, okay. Play my song. Gone on ahead on YouTube. Gone on ahead. Gone on ahead. Gone on ahead, sung by Marilyn. Let's see, what was his name? Let's see, Marilyn. Marilyn Whiskey. Gone on ahead. Mary G. You never got a copyright strike off of this?
You were there by my side in those golden years. Understood
what do you call this? Or cocktail lounge music or something? I don't know what type of music this would be.
Straight from your heart, your curtain has fallen, but you know the show must go on. But life just won't be the same. Now you're gone, falling asleep, resting in peace.
Yeah, that's not my type of music. I'm sorry. I got to apologize. That's not my type of music. Can't get into it. Can't feel it. If I can't feel it, then I don't like it. Sorry about that. That's just my personal opinion, and I am entitled to it. Ballard. Yep. Okay. See, mine neither, but yeah, it was well done. It was well done. I'll give them that much. Matter of fact, even though I don't like it, I'll give it a thumbs up. There we go. Thumbs up. Hey, Hillbilly, have you seen the Curvature Bull crap? The showing in Lake Pontchartrain? No, I haven't. Oh, is that the one with the poles? Yeah, I believe I did see that. They try to use the power lines to prove curvature. Lame argument. Lame argument. But that's all they got. They're lame. See, even the board trolls are lame. They got bored and went away. Could you imagine being one of the trolls and your mama asks you, "What'd you learn today, son?" "Well, Mama, I learned how to make up new names." "Yeah, I did, on YouTube. I learned how to spread my hate. In the hate category, I got an A+ today." "Yes, sir." Sad part of it is, look where their mind's at. Come cut. How sad. How sad. Uh-oh. Raking, what you doing over there, Bubba? You want the flask water? I'll get you out one more time for the day. Let these people on YouTube see you. And after that, I only got one zip tie left to secure his cage. He knows how to do jailbreaks. Now I got to zip tie his cage shut. Mom, I'm going to let him out for about 5 minutes.
Now?
Yeah.
Hang on, I gotta get my feet out. They don't bother me.
Where's the scissors at? Need the scissors to get through the zip tie.
Better remember it's territory too.
Mama says you better be a good raccoon. Mama says you better be a good raccoon. Come on. Come on. Poor baby. You poor baby. Yeah. Mama says be good now. In case you people haven't had a chance to meet old Rakin, this here's Rakin. Can you say hi to Flat Earth, Rakin? I know. Pretty girls out there, Rakin wants me to tell you guys he's the good-looking one of the two of us. Hard to say argue against that. Huh, Bubba? Huh? What you doing, messing up my hair again? You want my glasses? You're just a young pup. You don't need glasses yet. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Come on. I'm going to get you. I'll box you around. I'll box you around. Yeah, I will. Come on, get up here. Get up here. Want box? Come on, let's box. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom. Give me kisser. Give me kisser. Give me kisser. Oh, gosh darn it. Now how am I supposed to read? Them's my glasses. Oh, now you went and licked them. You licked my glasses. Don't get feisty with me. I'll get feisty right back. I'll get feisty right back. Yeah, I will. Yeah, I will. Let's see. Ballers swarming packs when they know another channel has started streaming. They go to harass that one. Yep. What a shame. That's the best thing they got to do with their life is go around and be the thought police. You know, Hillbilly actually thinking about going back to work. Thanks to medical expenses and stuff. And I got a bad hip and a bad ticker and already paid or done my time. I got 31 years in with one company to where I achieved a pension. Now these trolls out here, they ain't my age. Jim Panda ain't my age. Timmy Osmond's not my age. Negator's not my age. PMAR's not my age. These boys ought to be out working. They should have them a J.O.B. What are they? Worthless piece of shits living in their mama's basement? Well, we know PMAR might be working off of Craigslist sucking tallywhackers for a living. Wade Deep Throat's a banana. The bad thing of it is, Randy, they know I'm an elderly person to them. They also know that I was in the military and I'm another U.S. citizen that has just as much right as them. Is this the way they treat elderly people? Is this the way they treat somebody who's going through a financial problem due to health problems of Mrs. Hillbillies? I can only imagine during Vietnam, they would have been the ones at the airport spitting on the troops. If they could be over at a military funeral, they'd be pissing in the grave before the coffin went into the grave. No respect. No respect. Hang on, Bubba. Hang on. Hang on. You're going to fall. You're too dense. You don't have enough buoyancy about you. You'll fall. Now I knocked my own glasses off my face. Oh, you're going to get mean now, huh? You going to get mean? Want to dance? I'm going to make me a Joe Brown video. Me and Rakin's going to dance. Huh? I can dance. Want to dance? Want to get some music up and dance? Here, let's get another song up. What can we do there and dance? Sparkane is a bitch. Not only a bitch, a lying little bitch. Hey now, don't be piercing my ear. Gosh darn it. Gosh darn it. Gosh darn it. Come on. Get up here. Let's see, what can me and Ray can dance to? I know. I already played it once today, but I'll play it again. Videos. Videos. Truth or music.
Here's a wee song called The Truth Will Set You Free.
Come on, lady, let's dance. Come on. Truth will set you free. Come on. Dance with my raccoon. Music calms the savage beats, cause it sure calms raking. Want me to turn it up a little bit for you, Bubba?
Don't believe in you. It's all that they serve you. Opinionated view. Don't switch on my TV. Cause all they do is lie. And I don't need no programming telling me what to buy. I believe the truth will set you free. I believe the truth will set you free.
I know the truth will set you free, Reagan. Yes, it will. The truth will set you free, Bubba.
Don't believe in aliens. Don't believe in God. Don't believe in war. All the reasons why they're fought. Don't believe celebrities pretending to be what they ain't. Make apologies for the same. Pose in the same. I believe the truth will set you free. I believe the truth will set you free. Don't believe banks are honest. Fleece you to the bone. When they've taken all they can, I'll take you home.
How many times you gonna knock my glasses
Don't
off?
believe the justice system
Huh?
will give you what you deserve.
How am I supposed to sing?
It's all run by their judges.
No, no, no,
Lucifer
no.
they serve. I believe the truth will set you free. 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 I believe the truth will set you free.
And the truth will set you free. Allison McCallie, shout out. Man, I love that song. Gosh darn, Raw K Vibrations went and got me hooked on that one. Hey, Bubba, I need my fingers to switch the video around. I need my fingers. What do you guys think, people? Is this not a pretty little raccoon? Is that not a pretty little raccoon? Let's see. Is this your song for real? No, I wish I had that kind of talent. I wish. Man, I wouldn't be on YouTube. Well, maybe I would. making music instead of acting like a dumbass hillbilly. With a raccoon to boot. With a raccoon. Hey, hillbilly, listening and cutting the grass. We'll absolutely do a live show on Sandy Hook. No problem. After you get done cutting your grass and get you a tall glass of lemonade to swig down there to quench your thirst, come on in and join me. We'll talk about it now, then we'll do a Sandy Hook show on your channel. Yeah, I gotta apologize for that one, Marilyn. It's just not my type. Whoa, I about dropped you. That's a nice thing about him. Rugged little creature, man. Pick him up by his fur and it doesn't bother him one bit. That means you can grab a hold of him just about anywhere. Heck, he'll even let me pull his tail. Look, pull his tail. Doesn't bother him one bit. All right. No, you can't go over my mama. Come here. Oh, you got the candy out. Ain't no wonder why you come running over here. Give me a piece of candy, Debbie. Can't get the candy out and I'll expect Rakin to attack you.
That's the bouncer, I know that.
Come here, Rakin. Here's some candy. Rakin. Rakin, want some candy? Oh, you got Mama's breathing tube.
Got what?
Got your breathing tube. Oh, he broke it.
I don't use that one anyhow.
You don't use this one? You sure?
It's a better one.
All right, come over here and play with it. Mama said you can have it.
The one that came with the machine. Get the one out of the bag, you'll be in trouble.
Rakin.
The one I got.
Want some candy, Bubba?
Where's the at?
I don't know. He's being ornery. Rakin. Want some candy? Come on.
No, wait. Over there. Oh, wait.
Yeah. Got Mama's breathing tube. Yeah. Want some more candy? Boy, he's gonna be ornery. I'm gonna have to take a break and put him up, people. He ain't gonna let me do a hangout and not babysit him.
Far away. That's your boundary.
Yeah. Alright, where's zip tie at?
Back door.
Alright. Last zip tie, buddy. Hillbilly gonna have to figure out something besides this after this. This is my last zip tie. There, in for the night. Okay. You're cutting your grass, and I wish I had some grass to smoke. Pest, that's for sure. Yep, he can have his moments. I wouldn't call him a pest, but he can definitely have his moments. Mess up my hair and pull my glasses off. Ah, Bubba, you ain't doing a jailbreak. I got you. We put the double whammy on the cage. All right. little hot in here, people, working up a sweat. Mama can't do AC. No air conditioner allowed around Mama. Hell, I don't even know what temperature is. It got to be pretty near 85 degrees in here, I know that. Hillbilly Sandy Hook. Trolls are going to be mad come December 14th. But I don't know, you know. I got to thinking last night. I'm looking at my people who's resubscribing to my new channel. It's all flat earthers. None of my Sandy Hook followers are subscribing to my new channel. So I can only wonder if interest died. Maybe I'm just wasting my time. Not one Sandy Hooker, all they enjoyed the thousands of hours that I put into the report to bring out the anomalies of the, let's just go ahead and call them what they are, the lies within the report. Ain't not one of them supporting me on Super Chat or Patreon. Did have one send me a private donation there via the mail. It didn't surprise me. It was one of the most faithful followers on Sandy Hook. First name, last name. Even give them a shout out down there in the shout outs. First name, last name. Other than that, every name in the shout outs all flat earthers. Let's see what we're going to do here. Well, nobody going to join me. I'm going to go bring up a Bill Nye video so we can make fun of it. Because I was thinking of that anti-gravity hot air candle balloon there from the 4th of July. So I sort of got a crawl in my crawl about gravity. So I should say Bill Nye, but we'll go ahead and type it in there the right way. Bill Nye. Bill Nye, whoops, Nye, comma, gravity. Seen this one now. I think the time mark's going, don't let Sly the Lie Sparkane lie to you.
What do you think makes the Earth?
Well, I watched about 5 minutes of this earlier today, so I thought it was going to show 5 minutes in there, but it doesn't.
Go around the sun. What makes the Earth and all the other planets round like a ball? What makes things fall? Well, you can try, but you can't deny the force you see is gravity.
Yes, I can deny it. I do it each and every day. Don't tell me I can't deny it. It's buoyancy, because we're going to prove that when old Bill Nye gives an object potential energy, then releases it. If he didn't release that potential energy, where's gravity at on that object? It takes him to release the potential energy he gave it.
Bill Nye the Science Guy. Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Science rules.
Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Inertia is a property of matter. T minus 7 seconds.
Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Brought to you by Gravity.
Gravity. Brought to you by gravity. How could gravity bring it to me? It's supposed to pull it away from me. Oh my God, they got that one wrong.
The Force.
You, me, the TV you're watching, and our home planet, the Earth, are all pulling on each other. That's gravity. And where I'm standing, this...
Okay, Randy Rant, do you feel me pulling on you right now? Hell, I'm not even trying to pull your leg. I'm telling you, gravity's a bunch of wiggity wash.
It's down.
Thank you.
Everything, every piece of matter in the universe has gravity.
Everything, every piece has gravity. You know, I tried to bring up an argument against, who was it? Gosh darn it, what was his name? One of them globetrotters that came on. And I was saying that I got two plastic balls next to each other. He says, well, gravity doesn't work on plastic, hillbilly. That's what he tried to tell me. Now, I sure hope he don't try to tell old Bill Nye that.
And gravity always pulls. So big and massive is the Earth that it pulls on everything. It even holds the oceans on the Earth's surface.
Well, how's come you needed a container? Why didn't you pour that water on the outside of the cup? That would have been holding it on to the cup. You got it in the cup, dipshit.
It pulls on the air we breathe.
Nope. Less moist air sets down and the moisture air goes on the bottom. Ain't nothing pulling on it. Otherwise, when we heat that air up, it wouldn't rise if gravity was a pulling on it. Bill Nye, you a lying asshole.
The pull is always toward the center of the planet. So no matter where you are on the Earth's surface, down is this way.
Wait a second, jackass. You believe in space. There is no down in space, you try to tell me. Now all of a sudden, there's a down. You damn hypocrite, make up my mind for me. Oh my gosh.
Take a look at this. It's the gravitational tower of science. Up at the top, we have a bowling ball.
Maybe I need to play a Sly Sparkane tactic and change the name of this here hangout to a talk with, then in quotes, without, or Bill Nye. Yes, sir. That's the only way Bill Nye can do it, or Sly Sparkane can do it. But by God, I'd go head-to-head with old Bill Nye, the science guy, in an open format debate. Yes, I would.
7 kilograms. And an apple, about 100th of that. When I pull this cord, trapdoor will spring open, and the apple and the bowling ball will go hurtling toward the center of the Earth. What do you think will happen? Well, you might think that since the bowling ball is heavier, it'll fall faster and land.
Well, you know, I gotta pause this, Bill Nye. An intelligent person actually said something in chat. We ain't got time for your bullshit right now. We'll get right back to you. If gravity was real, the moon's gravity would be 10 million times less powerful than the Earth at sea level. Now, I'm not going to agree with 10 million, but I agree less. See, how the fuck does the moon move the goddamn tides then? You know, the actual reality of it is, according to NASA lies, now not Candy Faulkner, NASA lies, they try to tell you that the moon's moving away from the Earth, approximately 6 inches a year. Whoops! Where's that gravitational pull? Anyways, Bill Nye, I told you we had an intelligent chatter out there, and we had to pause your dumb ass.
And first, don't bet on it. You ready? 3.
Potato.
2.
Potato.
1.
Potato.
Potato? Where's hot potatoes?
You want to see it again on the instant replay close-up camera of science? See, they hit the ground at the same time. Now, this is a famous experiment. The first guy to do this was Galileo Galilei in Pisa, Italy. He did experiments with cannonballs of unequal weight. And the story goes that he took the cannonballs to the top of the Leaning Tower of Pisa, let go of them at the same time, and the town's...
They wasn't even smart enough to get the picture in there right.
People were amazed when they saw them hit the ground at the same moment.
he had the hammer. But I guess one of the reasons we got here today was because of a gentleman named Galileo a long time ago who made a rather significant...
Galileo, where are you? They can't get back to the moon now. They need your help. Galileo, shout out for Galileo. You over there? Hey, Galileo, you hiding over there? They want to go back to the moon, but they can't get through the Van Allen belt. Oh, my God.
...discovery about falling objects in gravity fields. And I'll drop the two of them here, and hopefully they'll hit the ground at the same time. How about that?
You gotta realize that the pull of gravity affects everything. Without gravity, there'd be no you. There'd be no me. There'd be no Earth. There'd be no sky. Gravity, now playing everywhere.
And he knows that how? How does gravity have an effect on me being here? Now, was he going to say that I'm going to float off into space? But he can't prove that man can float in the less denser atmosphere. Yes, sir, because we can prove there's moisture in the atmosphere. It's all liquid. Yes, sir.
Now, in amazing attractovision, just try to escape the big pull of gravity.
What is it?
It just keeps pulling me. It's pulling me and pulling me down.
It's pulling you down. I don't see you going down anywhere. You started out and top of your head was about to the nose of this guy. And as you say, it's pulling you down. Well, the top of your head's still at his nose. You're a lying little a lady from the 20s.
I can't escape it.
What does?
Gravity.
It's a force older than the Earth itself.
Where the fuck said, Marge, that he kept falling and falling.
Wait a second. If it's a force stronger than Earth itself, how'd that rock roll downhill? They said gravity pulls towards the center. Why didn't it suck a crater out from underneath it? No, the density factor of it allowed it to roll downhill. Gravity should have pulled it towards the Earth's core. Should have not had the opportunity to roll.
Thrills, chills, and rocks rolling down hills. Feel the pull of gravity. This film has been rated G.
The pull of gravity extends over huge distances. Now, let's say this beach ball is the sun, 330,000 times the mass of the Earth. And the attraction...
330 times the mass of the Earth. Let's see. Doesn't NASA say it's more like 3.1 million? Or wait a second, what is it? I think they say you can get over 3 million Earths inside the sun at their so-called delusional 93 million miles away.
Of gravity between the Earth and the sun is so strong that it can keep the Earth in orbit even when it's way out here, 150,000 kilometers away. Gravity holds all the planets in orbit. It also keeps the string on this inexpensively produced model of science tight. When you step on an ordinary bathroom scale to weigh yourself, the Earth's gravity pulls us down. But there's a scale in the way, so the scale gets squeezed. Now, the more we weigh, the more the scale gets squeezed.
How's come when you're in an area where the atmosphere is less dense and you don't get the same reading?
And that number we call weight. So weight comes from our mass, the Earth's mass, and gravity. So powerful is the Earth's gravity that it even holds the ocean on the Earth's surface. Hey, it's the Flying Karamazov brothers. It's the Flying Karamazov brothers. Hey! You guys dropped them.
Oh, it's not our fault, Bill. It's this darn gravity.
Yeah, every time we toss...
Of course it's your fault. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to do it for 10 minutes before that. And where was the gravity then? Did somebody flip on the switch for gravity when Bill introduced you and all of a sudden it went down? Gravity's got an on and off switch, people. That's what they're trying to show you there.
Something else, it keeps falling it back in.
Hey, don't badmouth gravity. What? If it wasn't for gravity, anyone could juggle. That's right.
Are we going to talk or juggle?
Juggle. Juggle.
Both.
Uh-oh, they turned gravity back off. Notice they ain't getting dropped. That darn gravity, they turned gravity off.
Gravity is that powerful yet mysterious force which keeps pulling on everything. And the larger something is, the greater its gravitational pull.
And since the Earth is the largest thing around, its pull is the strongest.
It's the pull of gravity that makes things fall.
Whoa! How's the gravity down there, Bill?
Wait a second. They just said the bigger the object, the stronger the gravitational pull. But they just showed us an example of a bowling ball, which is bigger than the apple. Hypocrites, hypocrites.
Help! What has gravity? Everything! What's gravity do? Everything that way! And
Suspense. Danger. Intrigue.
That's the third person to fall this week. There's got to be a connection.
Don't miss the relentless pull of gravity. Now playing everywhere.
Now playing everywhere. I see Randy Rant, Hillbilly. At the equator, if gravity was real, using Newton's universal law of gravitation, the forces of the moon would be 320,000 times less than the Earth at the equator versus the pole at 10 man. I'll have to check that one out, Randy Rant.
Wow, it is popular. See, gravity's everywhere, pulling on everything. It's what gives us weight, the attraction of the Earth and us. It's what holds all the planets in orbit, the attraction of the planets and the sun. You see, gravity works on everything. It's always pulling. It's a big gravitational party.
this is good for about a minute. Watch this. Look what I've done. Taken an ordinary sock, rolled it up into a ball. One sock, not two, one. Taken a piece of string, wrapped it around the sock, stuck it through this toilet paper roll, tied the string onto a plastic bag with an apple in it. Watch what happens. See the apple? That's like the sun. And the sock is like Earth. The string is kind of like the sun's gravity holding the Earth in orbit.
The planets of the solar system, Mercury.
I guess that little kid don't know anything about centrifugal force.
Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, Pluto, they're all held in orbit around the sun by gravity.
You know when you're on a merry-go-round, and the faster and faster you go, the more you feel like you're being pulled toward the outside? And when you're not moving, you don't feel that force? Well, that's like our planets. Let's say this is our solar system. See these rubber bands? They're like the sun's gravity pulling on the planets.
Oh, so gravity has a rubber band. Gravity's a rubber band. Hit doggy, mama. I got me some gravity. I got gravity. Woo, doggy. Looky, people, I got me some gravity. I found gravity. Hey, Neil deGrasse, I can explain what gravity is. It's a damn rubber band. Oh, my God.
The planets don't get pulled all the way into the sun because they're moving. There's a balance between the force of gravity and the motion of the planets. What if there were no gravity? All the planets would go flying off into space.
What if you was to let go of that merry-go-round, little girl? You'd go flying off, too. Your hands holding on to that merry-go-round's not gravity. Gravity's supposed to work with or without your assistance. You're assisting it. Let go, little girl. Let go. You'll see the lie.
But there is gravity, and the planets are always moving.
Yep, days gone by has got me pegged. I got a globe on my shoulder, and I got some gravity called a rubber band. Ooh, boy, I'm a glober now.
Boy, are they moving. We're going around the sun at about 100,000 kilometers an hour. 100,000 kilometers an hour?
See? Whoa, They're letting go, people. They're letting go. How's come when they let go? Where'd that gravity go? Watch them. They're going to let go of that merry-go-round, see what happens.
100,000 kilometers an hour?
Well, so much for gravity, because it's still spinning.
I'm an aeronautic engineer, and part of my job is making calculations necessary so planes can get off the ground.
So planes can get off the ground. Boy, I'm going to have fun with this one, with my argument about air travel. We know that the globetards will try to tell you that the plane is pushed backwards when it's flying westerly due to its the atmosphere that is attached to the earth. Although they can't show me a physical attachment. They'll try to tell me that Foucault's pendulum is independent of the earth, although I can show them the cable going up, the beam it's suspended by, and the poles that's anchored in the earth. That is an attachment, but they try to tell me it's detached. But yet we can't find no physical attachment of the atmosphere, and they try to tell me it's attached. Now, what I'm hoping this idiot's going to say is about the lift factor of the atmosphere. If so, Hillbilly going to download this video just to get that little snippet out of it.
All the performance of an airplane is determined by the thrust, the weight, the lift, and the drag. Those are the things we all...
You said lift. Now what gives it lift? Come on, say atmosphere gives it lift. Because it's designed to fly through. Boy, that's a big word. Through the Earth's atmosphere.
I'll have to account for to determine if an airplane can take off from a given airport on a given day. When I'm not working, doing airplane calculations, I'm either flying them, or if I'm really lucky, I'm jumping out of them. You feel the gravity, totally. You start accelerating as soon as you're off the airplane. You're just picking up speed, and then you reach a certain point where you just stop. It's the gravity, the force of the wind equals the force of the gravity, and then you're just falling.
The force of the wind equals the force of the gravity. So you're no longer picking up speed. That's called maximum velocity. Maximum velocity. Now, you know, there's a neutralization going on there. It neutralizes. What does NASA call that neutral facility? The neutral buoyancy facility. Not the neutral gravity facility. Hugs goes out to cat eyes.
We need to fold up the parachute a certain way so it'll come out right and completely inflate when we make the jump.
Fully inflate right. Oh, he's creating a buoyancy factor when it fully deploys right. Somebody put it in text there about satellites. Okay, Project Project Loom. Project, Loon, not Loom, silly hillbilly. Balloon-powered internet for everybody. There's your damn fancy-dancy satellite. They need a balloon. No rockets. No rockets. No, sir. That's what this is all about. And people, there's several videos on here. that is very descriptive if you read between the lines, where they'll tell you how they can went from their first balloon only lasting a couple hours to now they're upwards of 190 days. Being 190 days, they try not to utilize it past 50%, or not much past 50%, and they let them stay aloft for 100 days. Then they land them where they designed to land them. Yep, this is a medical call from Mrs. Hillbilly. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Cootadone Clinic confirming her appointment for Monday. I thought it was going to be get into major details I didn't want people to hear. Anyways, raking you one there piece of candy? Here. There you go, Baba. Yep, you dropped it. You dropped it, silly. I stole a piece of Rakin's candy. But anyways, Project Loom, let me go ahead and put this link out there. In case none of you never been here, you just bitch slap some globetards with this when they try to tell you satellites are real. When they say, how do you think they get internet out in the country with the dishes, with the satellite dishes? By these fancy-dancy balloons, that's how. They'll try to tell you, oh, they're thousands of miles above the Earth's surface. You got to mark that in your favorites list in case you ever need to bitch slap a globetard. Come on.
Now you know that when you're standing on the Earth, you have weight. That's because you and the Earth are both made of matter. So you both have gravity and you're attracted to each other.
Man, you people going to have to tell me when I'm on the wrong screen. Hell, all this time I thought I was doing it this way.
So on the Earth, I weigh a little over 70 kilograms. That's about 155 pounds for you grown-ups. Now, suppose you could stand on another planet, somewhere else in the solar system. So you'd have weight there too, because those planets have a lot of matter, and they have gravity also. Let's say you were standing on the biggest planet in the solar system. Let's say you were standing on... Now, let's say you were on the biggest planet in the solar system. That would be Jupiter. Jupiter is much, much bigger than the Earth, so it has much, much more gravity. On Jupiter, I'd weigh, over 180 kilograms. 180 kilograms. I mean, that's so much gravity, it'd probably be hard to stand up. It would pull you down like one of those push-up string pumps.
Since I missed that one part, not realizing I wasn't right on my OBS, I want to go back to that merry-go-round little episode there.
Balance between the force of gravity and the motion of the planets.
Now, like I was saying, if gravity holds them in place, how's come they gotta hold on? They should be able to let go, and gravity just hold them in place.
If there were no gravity, all the planets would go flying off into space. gravity, and the planets are always moving.
Boy, are they moving. We're going around the sun at about 100,000 kilometers an hour.
All right, and you watch next time that they let go. The merry-go-round's still moving. They said as long as it's moving, they ain't got a problem with gravity.
100,000 kilometers an
hour. Boom! Let go. So, remember that old gravity we just found? As long as I hold on to it, I'm all right. But the moment I let go of it, gravity's going to be defeated by buoyancy. See, that rubber band has too much density to it to allow buoyancy to allow it to go up. Things don't go down, they go up.
I'm an aeronautic engineer, and part of my job is making calculations necessary so planes can get off the ground. All the performance of an airplane is determined by the thrust, the weight, the lift, and the drag. Those are the things we all have to account for to determine if an airplane can take off from a given airport on a given day. When I'm not working, doing airplane calculations, I'm either flying them, or if I'm really lucky, I'm jumping out of them.
You know, I got something off subject. Guy just said if he's real lucky, he'd be jumping out of them. Now, there's some people who say if you're real stupid, you'd be jumping out of a perfectly good airplane. But my brother-in-law over the 4th of July, when he heard that I had a raccoon, he said, well, hell, that's pretty dumb. And them violent critters. And I thought to myself, well, you do all this stupid stuff like jumping out of airplanes. How ironic we'd be watching this today. So he thinks it's stupid of me of having a raccoon, and we just seen the raccoon give me a kiss and crawl all over me. Raccoon couldn't hurt me or doesn't want to hurt me, but he's stupid enough to jump out of aerial planes.
You feel the gravity, totally. You start accelerating as soon as you're off the airplane. You're just picking up speed, and then you reach a certain point where you just stop. It's the gravity, the force.
Are you too dumb to tell people it's called maximum velocity? 32 feet per second square, minus atmospheric conditions until maximum velocity is met. Jackass.
So the wind equals the force of the gravity, and then you're just falling.
Oh, and by the way, what I just described is not listed under gravity. It's listed under the rate of free fall. That's the mathematical formula for free fall. Not gravitational pull. Now, why would they call it free fall if he's being pulled? Shouldn't it be called mandated pull or gravitational pull? But no, it's called free fall. 32 feet per second square, minus atmospheric conditions until maximum velocity is met.
We need to fold up the parachute a certain way so it'll come out right and completely inflate when we make the jump.
Now you know that when you're standing on the Earth, you have weight. That's because you and the Earth are both made of matter. So you both have gravity and you're attracted to each other. So on the Earth, I weigh a little over 70 kilograms. That's about 155 pounds for you grown-ups. Now, suppose you could stand on another planet, somewhere else in the solar system. So you'd have weight there too, because those planets have a lot of matter, and they have gravity also. Let's say you were standing on the biggest planet in the solar system. Let's say you were standing on... Now let's say you were on the biggest planet in the solar system. That would be Jupiter. Jupiter is much, much bigger than the Earth, so it has much, much more gravity. On Jupiter, I'd weigh, over 180 kilograms. 180 kilograms. I mean, that's so much gravity, you probably...
And he's been to Jupiter to actually test this out? No, he's shooting hot air out of his mouth. That's what he's doing. You can't make a claim unless you can prove it. Here he's making a claim. He's got a video that says, outrageous claims requires outrageous proof. Where's your proof, jackass? Have you ever been to Jupiter? Hell no, you haven't. Why? Because man cannot go beyond low Earth's orbit, says NASA. Don't argue with me, argue with NASA.
It'd be hard to stand up. It would pull you down like one of those push-up string pucks. Let's say you could stand on the moon. Now, the moon is much smaller than...
Oh, now he has to come up with a hypothetical situation. Let's say he could stand on the moon. Whoops, I thought we already stood on the moon. Why would we need a hypothetical? Oh, that's right, because we didn't. Not Apollos 11 through 17. No, sir. No rear window to take a picture, and no way that you can take pictures with multiple shadow angles when the sun is said to be your only light source.
In the Earth, right? So it doesn't have nearly as much matter. So it doesn't have nearly as much gravity. So let's say we could stand on the moon. Oh, gee whiz, I'd weigh only like 12 kilograms. 12 kilograms, that's nothing. I mean, I'd be bouncing around like an astronaut.
Okay, if you bounce around at an astronaut, how's come babies here on Earth are little tots that can walk that weigh less than 12 kilograms ain't bouncing around like an astronaut? Well, I guess there was a little childish stuff going on there. Hippity hoppity over the moon we go. Whoa, did you see that cable pull him back up? Physically impossible for a man to retrieve from him in the middle of the fall like that. If I was falling like that, I'd have to continue to allow myself to fall, then push myself back up. But watch, that cable keeps him from falling all the way down. Let's put her in slow motion for that one. Let's see, speed. Quarter of the speed. Can't say I ever seen this boo-boo. On my way down, off of both feet. Never go all the way down. Cable jerks him right back up. Oh my God, I never seen that boo-boo before.
What is the Earth have? Gravity! What is that in 2 Earth? Fire time! Keeps the moon in orbit! Makes streams fall to the ground!
I'm going to pause this one and update a veil there on the title of this here hangout. What the hell did I call it anymore? I got to go over here and see what I did call it. Let's see, Flat Earth, Sly the Lie Sparkane can't debate. If that's what you're making your comment about, nope. Somebody called me up on the telephone and said, Hellbilly, go to Sly's channel. He's having a live hangout where he acts like he's talking to Jaren, but it says it right on the title. A talk with, then a quote, the word out, unquote, Jaronism. Just like we know that the dipshit never brought one, oh, no, hillbilly, I was talking about the discussion in text. Oh, okay, my bad. But anyways, Sly the Lie Sparkane, all the videos he's made about me, not one of them, not one, was he man enough to bring it to me, bring a link to me. Every video I made in rebuttal to him, I took the link to his channel. So here, he acts like he's having a talk with Jaron, then all of a sudden he quotes the word out. So I messaged Jaron on Skype, but he hasn't replied to me, to see if Sly the Lie Sparkane ever even asked him if he would have a talk with him. If so, well, that's going to surprise me. But if he did, and Jaron said no, well, the way he's so disrespectful, I can understand why Jaron would say no. But I'm going to go with my first. Now, people, when I make assumptions, I tell you they're assumptions. I'm going to go with my first assumption and say, just like he was not man enough to ever address me, he wasn't man enough to address Jaronism neither. Anyways, I think I'm done with old Bill Nye, the science guy there. Let's see what else is going on. Anybody want to join to hang out there and talk? I'm starting to get kind of tired sitting here talking to myself. What? I'm down to 3 tubes a week now. You'd be proud. What, roll your own 3 cartons of tubes? That's still 600 cigarettes. Looks like I picked up the wrong weekend to quit sniffing glue. Oh, man. That's a hard one to make a rebuttal to. Let's see, what else is going on in text? No problem, PHB. Alright, I'm going to put the link out there for the trolls. And then, hold on, let me bring up my mixer. Because we know the trolls will try to talk over you. Hold on, no telephone call. Alright, people. That was my buddy, who is also another flat earther in town, and he needs some help. So about half hour from now, I'm going to have to end this, because hillbilly is a hillbilly. When there's a friend in need, I'll be there. I can't say I'll be the first one to carry a metal ladder to your roof during the middle of a lightning storm to help you fix your roof. But other than that, I'll be the first one to help you out when I can. And ironically enough, this is something that I'm very knowledgeable in. So I'm going to go help him set the timing on his car or his engine he's building. Me personally, I think he's looking at the old Chevy manual and got the firing order out of sequence the way he's describing it. But we'll find out in a matter of a half hour, because the hillbilly, if there's anything he knows better than flat earth, better than Sandy Hook, better than excavating, and that's the combustion motor. Yes, sir. Let's see, I was going to do something. Oh, I was going to throw a link out there for the trolls. Now, trolls, remember, I was going to throw the link out before I knew I was going to have to leave in about a half hour. All right? So, first of all, let me bring up my mixer. Or doesn't Windows 10 have a mixer? Oh, well, I'll just use OBS to mute your dumb ass if you disrespect me and talk over me. Now, I'm not going to talk over you. Don't disrespect me and talk over me, and I won't have to mute your dumb asses. All right, trolls, here it is. Jump on in. Want to talk about sea level and how it proves that the earth is flat according to the way the water runs? Oh, I know. The trolls won't jump in because they know the hillbilly was not lying. He will mute them. He won't allow them to be disrespectful. That's why the trolls won't jump in. Oh, Chris the Truth Seeker. Larry Siebel said that you're having a meetup this weekend. Is that correct? I didn't see nothing like that advertised. Get the sequel from the web before you leave, hillbilly. What sequel? LOL, Dave Henkel, how about skunk weather? I don't know what sequel he's talking about. Sequence, sequel. Depending on the issue, recharge maybe, but that's it. No vacuuming. They're vacuuming out the system, bunch of other stuff. AC is one of the most expensive repairs on a car. I tell you what, Mrs. Hillbilly can't do AC. So when I go down to my buddy's house there, you can bet I'm going to enjoy the hell out of that AC. That's why the hillbilly's sitting here in shorts, willing to show off his albino legs. Yeah. Hotter than a two-pecker billy goat in here. My motorcycle AC quit the other day. Oh my God. That's a rough one. That's a rough one. I used to have it. We used to depend on that back in the 60s. 260 AC. Roll down two windows and go 60 miles an hour. I never used the AC. I like the air flowing through my hair. Boy, Lord knows hillbilly got enough hair for the air to flow through. Well, yeah, you can even see the sweat in my hair. Man. Oh, in case you people wasn't here earlier, hillbilly was outed. Old Turbo Teabag, or as days gone by, called me out. That tattoo right there. That tattoo right there. That's the eagle. sitting on top of one of them G's, one of them globes. Yes, sir. So no matter what I try to do, unless I actually go get a knife and cut that off my back, I'll always be a globe-tart in one sort of a way. Sporting a globe on my back. Auto locks on my motorcycle didn't work. Wait a second, motorcycles do lock now. Motorcycles do lock. Chris, ask Hillbilly. They are cigars. Were you talking about my cigars? Now, I tell you what, I love a big old fat stogie. Yes, I do. But due to Mrs. Hillbilly's health effects, I have to smoke these. This is a cigarette cigar. Yes, sir. I cannot stand regular cigarettes. Can't stand them. Nasty, nasty, nasty. But if I had my choice, I'd have me a nice RG Dunn or a Black Hawk or something like that. But no, Hillbilly got to watch his pennies. And I can get these pretty damn cheap. And they ain't that bad. They ain't that bad. Sometimes I leave the filter on them. Sometimes I take the filter off of them. Just depends on what kind of mood I'm in. I tell you what I miss about these, though. Chewing on a cigar. Now, we all know the hillbilly's a true hillbilly and doesn't have no teeth. But boy, can I gum the hell out of a good cigar. And I can't do that with these. You wouldn't mind these, Avail, because these are sweets. They got a sweet aroma to them. Not that crude, harsh cigar. Well, you send them to Maryland and I'll smoke them up. You need my mailing address to send them to me. You just send me a private message and I'll send you my mailing address. I'll even puff one up here on the show. I'll take the computer outside and do a show outside, and I'll puff it up to where you can see me enjoy it. Hell, I won't even put my dentures in. That way you can see me gum it to death. Put out a new link. This should be good. Copy. You only got like 20 minutes, so if this doesn't work, let me know right away, and I'll start a new one. You go to the Political Hillbilly channel. Here, let me show you. All right, let me switch this over to full screen. All right. Now you go to the Political Hillbilly channel, not Hillbilly Heaven, but the Political Hillbilly channel. Oh man, I just left the Hangout. Gosh darn it. See if I can get back in there. Just in case the link works. Alright. Now, right click, open in a new tab. Then you, right here where you see About, click on the About button. It'll take you to this page, and right here you just click Send a Message, and that's a private message. Only me and you will be able to see it. None of the trolls will be able to see it. Hey, there we go. Boy, I about left the Hangout and left you high and dry by yourself. Oh, there, I forgot I was muted on that. Can you hear me, Randy?
I can hear you, brother. How are you?
All right, I turned my speaker down though. You about blew my eardrums off.
Who, I did?
Yeah. Because I had my speakers up loud from when I was dancing with Rakin. So how are you today?
My day's been good. I've been battling the ballers all day, so it seems. I didn't see what happened with Sly Sparkane though between you and him before. I joined the hangout a bit late, so I kind of missed all that.
Oh, nothing happened between me and him. It was between him and Jared. And then the way he titled his hangout, a talk with, then what do you call them, captions or whatever. Then in the middle of that, without Jared. Sly Sparkane never has the balls to address anybody he's trying to address. In his so-called debunking videos, he never brings the link to the person that he claims to be debunking. Why? He doesn't want the counter video out there. Like when he made the debunking my eclipse video, where he told people he was using my math. No, he didn't. It's easily provable by watching the moon make its complete orbit. My math says the Earth had to make a complete 27 orbits and be 3.22 degrees into its, or percent into its next orbit of the next day. On his so-called debunking video, the moon makes its complete 360-degree orbit before the Earth completes its 27th day. So there's no way he used my math. Or he's not smart enough to run a video editing software. One of the two. Either he's a liar or he's dumb. Maybe it's both. I won't make an argument against that.
I think he's both. If you find with most ballers, they're all the same. It doesn't matter which one you try and debunk. They have a clique of maybe 40 people, and they all suck up to each other, and they've got this little band. So it doesn't matter even if you debunk them and prove them wrong, they'll put video after video out to try and suppress that information. Even when they're proved wrong, and it's frustrating really. So I think maybe it's best to try and just ignore these guys, because you know who they are. You see the same players. It's the same guys doing the same things. And I've been caught up in this trap. And it doesn't help me to put out new content when I'm having to revisit stuff and re-debunk them, because it just sets me back. I've got things I need to do. I've got experiments I want to perform. And I'm not actually getting the chance to do that because I'm addressing these people. And I think that's the whole plan. I think that's what they do.
I wholeheartedly agree with you. The only difference is I don't have no new content. Everything I could possibly make a video about has already been made. Now, I didn't come up with my own original arguments 3 different times, and I made videos on them. And I didn't address the trolls while I was making a video. I didn't go answer their comments in the comment section. I didn't pay attention to them as they trolled the live chat during the hangouts. But being I don't have nothing better to do, and I'm trying to rebuild my channel to get it back up over 1,000 subs, I figured, what the heck? It's subject matter. Let's just have a laugh at his stupidity.
It's this late Pontchartrain stuff. I mean, this guy Soundly, he's put video after video out, and it's been debunked on other channels before, but it's not been debunked in the way I did it, which was scientific, which was kind of the way they were saying, this is a scientific observation, so surely it needs a scientific proof. And I basically called him out and had him on my channel, on Ice's channel, and that's ISO Mashalik 77, and he was. I got him on there, and I tied knots around him basically of over a 12-minute thrashing basically. And basically what he'd done is he'd frauded everything. Everything that he's done is a complete fraud. Right. And you know, the Lake Pontchartrain stuff, it doesn't make any sense because there's never been any kind of curved water found anywhere. If you look along the x-axis, you won't find any curve. Now, if we live on a ball and you're looking down the z-axis and the x-axis, you're going to see, if you've got curve on the z-axis, you're going to have curve on the x-axis too.
You got to, yeah, if you live on a ball.
So Mick West said to Anthony Riley, go up to Blackpool Tower and find the curve. So I went up there and I did some experiments up there, and I managed to capture like 21 miles of horizon, which I was able to plot. So I knew I was capturing 21 miles of horizon, and there wasn't a single pixel of drop. So if we live on a ball, how come we're not getting any curve on the x-axis as well as the y-axis? So how can these guys this soundly say, oh yeah, we're seeing curve at 8 miles, and the bridge is curving over the horizon? It's absolute bullshit, and we get the same people jumping on this, and it's ridiculous. It really is ridiculous, and it annoys me because we're trying to find the truth, and it just feels like these trolls are either paid trolls or they've just got nothing better to do. They're just, like you say, they live in the mother's basement.
Well, which video was it? The one you put out yesterday, or one from 5
years ago? It was the one I put out yesterday, debunking him. I had him on for, I also had him on for about 8 hours. There was an 8-hour chat, and the 12 minutes where I actually got to speak to him and talk about this Lake Pontchartrain stuff, it was kind of brutal. I was kind of brutal with him, but it needed to be because he's put this bullshit out, and that's what it is. It's just pure bullshit. And you know where he's trying. You see, I do my own experiments, so to the untrained eye, when you're watching people do stuff, you can analyze that video and know what they're trying to do. So every frame of everything that went through that, I was examining it, because I knew if he was trying to lie, I would find him out, and I found him out, and I caught him out, and I was able to pin him down on this. And basically, he had no answer to this because he knew that he'd been caught out. And I didn't even give him the chance to respond, to be fair, because it was just literally like, you've been busted, just forget about it. I don't even want to speak to you because you're just a shill, and your words are just going to poison my air, and I don't want to hear it. You know? It's like, I've had enough. And I wouldn't have gone to that extent had he not come to my channel and trolled me.
Yeah, that's just it. And then they get mad when you make a rebuttal to it. This is the video he's talking about, people. I'm going to put a link in text if anybody wants to check it out. And if you haven't subscribed to him, he does have quite a few Flat Earth videos. So let me go ahead and grab a link to Randy Rant's channel. And hell, let me subscribe while I'm here. And hit the notification bell. There we go. People, remember, if you hit the notification bell, you're less likely to fall off of their subscription list. Let's see. Go over here and get a link to your channel. And I'll make sure I get it in the description of this video. Why am I? Think I might have to refresh my text. There it goes. Still there?
I'm still here, yeah.
Took my text a second for it to go through. Okay.
If you go to my videos, if you just click on videos, it'll be the...
Okay.
Under Ranty Rant, under the name, in the middle of the screen.
Right here?
You should see a bit higher. Yeah, So videos there. See if you click on there.
Yeah, I'm on your video page.
So the last one will be the top left.
Yeah, this is.
Oh, you're trying to Oh, you have subscribed.
Yeah, just now. Just now I did. Yeah, this is. You want to play it real quick or what?
Well, it's a 12-minute video. If you want to leave it up, you can do, because it really is looking of it.
Reason why
I'm sorry, I was pretty respectful to you guys when you guys were chatting for like an hour. I've only just got in the chat.
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Oh heck! I thought you was talking to me. That's you talking in there.
Okay. Yeah, that's the 12-minute debate I was in. So my point is that so in your own way, Soundly, you decided to do some observations around Lake Pontchartrain. Is that correct?
Yes, around not just Lake Pontchartrain, but around my area, yeah.
Okay, and I believe that a lot of the ball community have jumped on this evidence as absolute proof of the curve.
I wouldn't say that. I would say that everyone's interested in it.
Okay. So, Isa, I'm actually sharing my screen now. Would you be all right?
No, I had to share Riley for a second.
I saw that. That wasn't very nice. That was not very nice.
All right, you're good.
Okay, so this is your video. Am I right? This sounded Lake Pontchartrain Causeway 3 Nikon P900.
Yeah, I think it looks like my video. I don't know.
Okay, I'm just gonna speed it up a little bit just so we get to see what's going on here. And as we can see, the causeway appears to go over the curve. You know, if I'll just stop it here, it appears to go over the curve. Is that what you were observing?
Yeah, it seems pretty straightforward, yeah.
Okay, and is that your assertion that this is absolutely what you're seeing and that this is the curve?
Yeah, I believe that's the curve. Also,
okay.
The curve of the pylons along the water line.
Okay. Well, for this section at least, we're just going to be discussing the causeway video.
Yeah, no. I'm talking about the pylons.
It's interesting. It really is interesting because we see.
I'm talking about the pylons on the ridge.
Okay.
You can see the water lines.
But I also see that you've got at least half a dozen videos showing this causeway curving over the horizon and that this is proof of curve. You even say it on your videos, so I'm assuming that this is what you're saying, that this is proof of curve and you can see this.
Yeah, you're not all the way zoomed in, but yeah, sure.
Okay. So could I ask, what was your viewer height?
It's in the
how high were you when you actually filmed that?
It's a video description. That video right there was probably like 7 foot height, I guess. 7 foot, something like that.
About 7 foot. Okay. So you're saying it was about what, 3¼ miles to the horizon?
What was the gauge height that day? Do you know?
I'm just asking. I'm just doing a general search. Sorry.
Yeah. What was the gauge height that day? Do you know?
The gauge height? I have no idea. I don't live there.
Right. So look, without the gauge height, we can't really do a calculation.
Okay. I've heard you say before that it was around about 40 feet is the average that you actually view from. Is that correct?
Wait, what are you talking about? The 40-foot one is the transmission line.
Okay. So you're looking at about 7. So let's say 3 miles. Do you think you were lower? Do you think you were higher?
You're trying to skip ahead here.
No, I'm just asking you.
You have to know the gauge height of the water.
No, you have to, because I'm asking you a question.
Okay, I don't know the gauge height of the water, therefore...
Okay, so that's why. Well, so for the sake of argument's sake, we'll just say 3¼ miles. Okay, that's all I'm asking.
Hold on, Randy. Do you know what the gauge height is?
No.
Here's the problem.
Okay.
Gauge height water is. The gauge height is how high the water is. How high was the water on that day? I don't know. I have to go look it up.
Why would the water be high on a lake?
Why would the water be high? It changes all the time. What are you talking about?
Okay, so it's going to be maybe a foot difference or something like that. Is this what you're saying?
Oh yeah, it goes between 1 and 3 feet usually.
So it's negligible. So you're asking a question that's negligible.
It's not negligible. It changes the observer height.
Okay, so you admit that the height of the water does change what you can see in the distance, as per the observations at Blackpool.
Right, that's what I was trying to get across.
Right, okay, so at least we agree on that.
Is that the gauge height is the observer's height. So that's
I'm assuming that he was on this side.
One of the things you guys weren't taking into account with Blackpool is that when the tides go up, that changes the observer height.
Okay,
so even though you're
Blackpool, we're talking about Lake Pontchartrain.
We're talking about how tides.
Where were you actually situated on this map? Can you remember where it was?
Why are you trying to skip ahead? I don't understand. Why do you not want to talk about the gauge height?
We already know that you was about 3.25 to 4 miles away. We already know that. So I'm just asking whereabouts on this map you were. Were you up here or were you down here?
I was in Metairie, and this is on one of my videos. Like I have the GPS coordinates and everything.
So you were down here then, near Booktown.
No, so you got to scroll down. Go right next to the causeway. Put it on satellite mode.
So about here, roughly.
No.
So
not
here?
there. No, it's to the left. It's right next to the causeway.
Oh,
you
right.
scroll
Okay. Yeah, I know exactly where you are. So if I scroll out a little bit and I just put right. Okay. So at least we know where you are. You're looking up this direction. Is that right? Okay. So if we go on here, this is Google. Let's see, measure distance.
So for anybody listening, there's a video I have out there on Causeway.
Okay. So the distance to the marker is about
elevation height, stuff like
about
that.
6 miles. Okay. Does that sound bad? Would you rather have it further back?
I would say that you're.
Would you say how far along the? Sorry.
It's the bascule. I think you see in the background. I'm not sure where that is. Zoom down. Yeah, you need to zoom down and like see where the bascule is from the shore. It's called a bascule. There's a marine hump and there's a bascule.
Oh, this.
Bascule.
This
yeah,
thing.
That's the bascule.
Ah, right. So this is what I'm getting to, because on your next video, we can actually see the bascule, which is here.
You can see it in the other video as well.
Barely. I actually just went through the other video. I'm jumping to go back to show you where you were on the other video, and you can't see any bascule there. And I said, is this the curve of the Earth? And you said, yeah, it appears to be the curve of the Earth.
Why don't you go zoom in?
No, just a minute. That's what you said. And I'm going back to here.
Go to the full zoom where you can see the bascule. Why are you like backed out?
You actually can see the bascule on this. You think you can see the bascule on this?
I don't know. I honestly don't know. Maybe you can. Yeah, there you go. I can see the bascule right there. What are you talking about?
Where?
Right here, right at the bridge, dude. You don't see that white thing? Bridge?
What white thing?
Right
White thing? Where? There's nothing there. That?
Yeah, that's the bascule.
This thing? Yeah, I'm talking about the thing that goes horizontal across the ocean.
That's not the bascule. Well, that's part of it.
Ah, right, okay. Because on here, on this video, it's quite clear exactly what we're looking at. Can you see this that goes across here?
Right. I was at a higher elevation there.
Yeah, so you can clearly see that this bascule that he was talking about, which is evident here, is also evident in this video here. So we know we're looking at the same location, basically. We know we're looking at the same location. So here we have this man-made structure that goes along the horizon. Okay, you can agree that that's correct, yeah?
That's part of it.
So would you say it was this? Would you say it was this?
Yeah, that looks like it.
Okay, that's good. Okay, so here's another observation of the same bascule that you called it. with the arms coming out to each side. So when you was taking the image this side and you was taking the image this side, you was looking at an elevation of the bridge on this side of around about, let's say, 40 feet. And as it goes another 100 or 200 feet further on, can you see how the... No, just let me finish my... Just let me finish what I'm saying.
Well, whatever you say...
Can you see that the height of the bridge here...
I haven't even evaluated how high I was, so how do you know I was 40 feet?
I'm not talking about how high you were. I'm talking about the design of the bridge. I am talking about the design of the bridge. So you just admitted that this is the vascule you was looking at, and these are the obstructions that were coming out. Okay, so this is the bridge that you was capturing on here. This is the bridge.
I believe the vascule is 60 feet. Are you listening?
Okay. Okay. How high is this bridge here?
I just said 60 feet, like 4 times in a row.
60 feet. And how high is this part of the bridge here?
I don't know the exact height right there. I think it has a 15-foot clearance, and then whatever the deck is.
So 15 foot. So
I'm not sure.
60 foot to foot. So there's a 45. No. Just a minute. Just let me finish my observation, because I'm actually trying to just talk this through with you. So you was looking up this way, and you was looking up this way from both sides. You've taken images from both sides and videos, and you can clearly see that here it is 60 feet. And when it reaches these obstructions here, which is evident in this video here, you see this curve, the same as you see in this video here, where you see the curve, but you don't see the obstruction. But you know you're looking at the same place because you can see the same vascular that you mentioned here. So we all agree that we're looking at the same place, and we're looking at the same spot, and we're looking down at the curve that drops on the bridge from 60 foot down to 15 feet. Now, if you was looking along this line of sight and this line of sight, you would have the exact same bullshit curvature that you proclaim is what you're seeing on this image here.
Why would it be exactly the same?
Same.
It have to be the exact same angle.
The exact same, because it starts in exactly the same place. You can see where the curve starts here. You can see where it hits the vascular. You can see exactly what you're doing. You know this place. You've been there before. You know what you're talking about. You're a fraud, mate. I've outed you. You can see it. No, I'm not even listening to you. You're busted. Forget it. I'm not talking to you. I just wanted to get you on to just blow you away, because you know what you're looking at. You've been there. You've seen it. You are busted. Busted. I don't even want to listen to you. I don't even want to listen to you.
What are you talking about? You basically just tried to bring.
Hey, tell me.
I was busted.
Done.
What are you talking about? I invite everyone, including flat earthers, to please place your vote now, because that was brutal.
That was brutal. Well, he definitely kept on trying to stop you from getting your point across. There's no doubt about that. Why is it they won't allow you to complete an observation or a sentence without trying to interrupt you? Why?
Exactly.
Yeah. We know why.
I have so many observations from different places, and I always, do you know, when I first started out, I literally went out there, and it was only because of the ballers grabbing onto my testicles and saying, you don't know the observer height, you don't know what the tide was, you don't know anything about anything, you know. So I literally now go out of my way to make sure that I have every single piece of information, including GPS and all that stuff, so that I can say to the ballers, this is where I was and this is the proof of the flat. And this guy comes on, he doesn't produce any GPS, he doesn't produce any elevation height, you know, and it's all just fraudulent, because if it hadn't been for that last video, which was able to see this vascule, you know, that part that went across the horizon, I would never have been able to say for sure that this is where he was. And he slipped up because he uploaded a new video which showed this, and I was able to plot exactly where he was, and that's how I was able to catch him out. But up until that point, there was no GPS, there was no elevation height, there was nothing. And everybody seems to be going, Lake Pontchartrain, this is proof of curve. You know, you've seen the pylons going down across the lake as well.
Yeah.
You know, and it's the same guy that's doing this shit. You know, and the only reason he's doing, I mean, I think he's got his iPhone out one day and he's took some images, and this is the truth. Some baller guy came in and gave him the money to go and buy a P900 once he'd seen this video. So he went and bought a P900, and I actually think he's going out and he's actually just trying to produce videos that might look like it's curvature, when he knows he's just looking at the bridge that just curves down. You know, the height goes from 60 feet to 15 feet. You know, it's obvious what he's doing. We've got images there that show exactly what the bridge does. People drive it every day. And, you know, I mean, this is their holy grail. This is what they're hanging on to. This is the absolute proof of curvature that can be seen across the oceans. And they don't like it when you challenge them.
Well, you know, there he is trying to say that, well, I'm using top of the top quality equipment, P900, but they never want to address why it is we can zoom in on boats that said to have went over the horizon, what we know is nothing more than visual perspective that can be brought back into view with a P900.
Yeah. Also, he has 6 videos of this causeway bridge, and on I think 5 of them, I might be wrong, but I think it's 5 of them at least. In every event, it's absolutely pissing down. So by the time that he's looking through this rain, when it gets to 5-6 miles away, everything in the background gets blotted out because it's just pissing down with rain. He hasn't filmed it on a clear day with good weather, where it's not raining, where there isn't kind of atmospheric issues. You know, and he lives around the corner. He's probably there every day, and he could go and he could get this, or he could see it from the side at least. He could even take imagery from the side and be able to see from that direction whether it bends over a curve. But he doesn't. He looks one way, and it's always when it's raining. And I caught him out because all we were seeing was him filming the curve over the bridge. Yeah. And he's been busted, and he doesn't like it.
Well, who do you say it was doing this?
His name's Soundly. The channel is called Soundly. So Soundly, Ly, Sound Ly. And I think he's got like 66 videos up.
Yeah.
And he actually he started trolling my account about 2 months ago, maybe 2.5 months ago. And it was in that time that he found this miracle of curvature on Lake Pontchartrain, and some guy gave him the money to go and buy a P900, and since then he's literally been hanging around my... And do you know something? I wouldn't have actually even tried debunking him had he not actually been... Every time I was putting a video up, he was trying to disprove it by saying, well, I've got curvature on Lake Pontchartrain, what are you going to do about it? But ultimately, that just riled me up enough to say, do you know what, I'm actually going to I'm going to look at your shit and see what the hell's going on, because, you know you got somebody just niggling you, and it gets to you.
Yeah.
Well, that's what it was doing, and it was just this, okay, you really just really irritated me now, okay, let's go and see the stuff that you're looking at. So I spent a couple of days, and do you know something, it's really difficult to find imagery of this bridge, because I don't live there. You know, I'm on the other side of the world, so I don't know what the hell I'm looking at. And funnily enough, Google Earth and Bing Maps, so Google Maps and Bing Maps are completely different. When you look at that bridge from Google Maps, it looks completely straight, and it's got a completely straight persona across from one end to the other. If you look at it from Bing Maps, it actually shows you the curvature. So I spent at least a day and a half looking on Google, and I just thought out of the box, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to look at Bing. And when I went to Bing, I was, it was completely different. I had a lot more stuff to look at, including imagery, and that's how I was able to break this guy.
Yeah, I know what you mean about the type of people that you feel the need to make a rebuttal. I don't let them get under my skin, but if somebody makes a rebuttal to my video and I see an error in their video like Sly the Lie Sparkane, they're not under my skin. But, gosh darn it, text message after text message. But, gosh darn it. But anyways, I'll make the rebuttal video, but they don't get under my skin. I can only laugh at the ignorance of the people who believe the bullshit, who doesn't call them out. You know, like for me, example, getting into the eclipse. The reason why I got into the eclipse is there was no heliocentric website, whether it be NASA, astronomy observation, or anything, that I had a true-to-life scale model of the eclipse, or an actual eclipse where the sun is stationary and it's the moon and the earth orbiting it. They'd have the moon and the sun orbiting a stationary earth. But yet the hypocrisy of the globetards would call me out on scale, but they're not calling NASA out on scale. They're not calling these astronomy websites out on scale. Why? Because my video proves the eclipse can't happen on a heliocentric model.
Yeah, you see, the thing is, I mean, I think 9/11 was my awakening, but it took me at least 6 years to actually look into it properly and actually get past that original hurt that I actually felt for all these people that happened, and I believed everything that had been told me up till then.
Yeah.
Even though I'd seen stuff like, I'd seen my very first chemtrail when I was 17, and it never really registered. Well, it registered with me at the time, but it was never a driving force for me to make any kind of change about what was happening in the world. And it was probably about 6 years after 9/11 when I started really looking into 9/11, and that's what first interested me in the old news. And then I went on to chemtrails, and I realised, actually, do you know what? I'm seeing these chemtrails every bloody day, and we never seen these as a kid. You know, I'm sure you being an old gentleman, you'll know as well that you never actually seen any chemtrails.
Oh, I talked about it before. Playing baseball as a little kid and watching commercial air traffic go from that almost only lucky to see one plane a day to seeing all these planes throughout the day. When we would see a plane back when I was 6 years old, we would stop the ball game. And yeah, we seen those contrails. If you was to hold your fingers up and make a gap out of it between the airplane and the contrail, you could actually see the contrail dissipate just as quick as the airplane went. In other words, it never grew in length. Today's chemtrails do grow in length to the observer.
Exactly. And you know something? The first time I ever saw a what's it called now?
Chemtrail versus contrail.
Sundog. A sundog.
Oh, okay.
First time I ever saw have you ever seen a sundog?
Yeah.
Right, well, the first time I ever saw a sundog was about 4 or 5 years ago, if that. Maybe even less than that, maybe 3 years ago, right? I've never actually seen a sundog or had paid no attention to it. And when I actually saw this sundog, I didn't understand what the hell I was looking at.
Yeah.
And it's only through experience with now documenting the chemtrails that I actually realised that what I'm seeing is this is the reflection of the metal particles in the chemtrails from the sun. If you get at a certain angle, it reflects it and it shines back at you, and it looks like a half moon shape.
Yeah.
On either side of the sun.
Hey,
and it's actually in the chemtrails.
Hey Randy, I'm going to ask you if you feel like joining me maybe tomorrow when I do another hangout tomorrow. Remember, I did say my buddy's going to come over and we're going to get a motor running for the first time today. Right now, you got a $5,000 paperweight, and he's upset. So I'm going to go down and give him a hand. And I hate for cutting you off short. Would you like to join tomorrow and we can pick up where we left off?
Sure, my man. Sure, my man. Yeah, I'll keep an eye out for you, and if you're on, I'll try and jump on.
Okay, yeah, I'm definitely going to do another hangout tomorrow. And don't look for me, people, Monday, because we got Cootadome Clinic for Mrs. Hillbilly Monday. But other than that, thanks, Randy, for coming on. Sly, you're still a lie, even though your last name is still Sparkane. To all the trolls who gave me the hit counts today, I sure appreciate it, and I sure hope you didn't miss the thumb down button. To all you intelligent people out there in chat, well, you guys know that it's the independent critical thinkers like us that will be the difference in the world. We will be the ones to make the change. So let's not stop doing what we're doing by speaking the truth. Don't ever be embarrassed to speak the truth. Once again, Randy Rant, thank you for coming on. But,
You're welcome.
Go ahead.
No, you're welcome.
But now it's time to say goodbye to Hillbilly and his friends. They would like to thank you folks for kindly dropping in. You're all invited back next time to this locality to have a heaping helping of truth and reality. Reality is globetards are idiots.